I'm gonna show you GMC's two top of the line, $100,000, their most expensive vehicles. Have the 2500 Denali Ultimate. We upgraded the wheels and tires on this truck, but that's still a factory wheel. That is the factory 22-inch OEM Denali wheel, and we put the BF Goodrich KO3 tire on it. That is the only thing that's not factory on this truck. So we'll go to the front end of this. This is your Denali Ultimate grill. I like to call it the window tint grill, right? Because it's basically a coating or a cover on like the plastic grill. 2025, they changed this a little bit. I think they painted the surrounds of this grill. Right now it's all with this like tint coat on it, but everything else is painted to match. Okay, you got your LED headlights, LED fog lights. You can see this same color scheme going throughout here, painted to match there. This is your little engine block heater plug in here. So you got all of that. You can get these flares painted to match. That's from factory. We can do it here as well. We've done that on a bunch of them. The other thing I always like to do is get these tinted out. You can get these in a black marker lens, right? So basically you tint it out, you black everything out. You can see here the Denali Ultimate, that tint finish is on this as well. The topographical map, right, of Denali Mountain Range is kind of throughout this truck. You'll see it. Pretty sweet. Suspension wise, guys, this is like I'm pretty sure they just do a Rancho shock. Nothing crazy for suspension. If you went to an AT4X, you get their Multimatic DSSV shock. That's really the only thing that this truck doesn't have that another GM truck has, right, as far as top of the line goes. You have your power running boards. So if I open this up, you can see that, right? So those power boards drop down. In my opinion, guys, that is one of the nicest power boards from factory you can get. It's actually usable, right? And I'll just jump on this again so you can see. You can get in, like, it's not up too high, it's not too low. I'm 6 foot. Getting on and off of this board is very nice. Like, I like it. When you close that door, guys, that board folds back up. It's a super clean look. With any Denali, you're gonna have your chrome moldings around the windows, chrome door handles, right? That's the chrome you are gonna get. You got your tailgate, you got your bed step right here. And all your wheel wells, you have this wheel well liner. It's like a carpeted wheel well liner. Noise deadening, noise canceling on the highway. You're not gonna have as much road noise because of that liner. You're not taking this truck off road. You get that filled with mud. This is the pavement princess. You got the money, you want to tow your big camper. Heck, I have guys that use these trucks for work as well, because guys, they're a freaking sweet truck. If you got the money, you can spend it, do it, right? This is the Mac Daddy. Again, painted to match rear bumper. You got all your trailering hookups here, guys. Up rear sensors, rear cameras right here, guys. What I always like to do, and I've used these trucks quite a bit, so if I'm getting up into the bed, I'm loading stuff into the back of the truck to go on vacation, take the family, whatever. You know, with the tailgate down, I'll jump up into the truck like this, right? Which is nice, because then I don't have to have this stupid handle out. If you really feel like taking the time to have this pain in the butt handle sticking out, which even then is still a step up, right? So I'm 6 foot tall. If you're any shorter than that, that's a pretty big step for this big truck. Again, if it's me though, all day, I'm getting up like this to get up into that truck, because I like having that hole right there. You have your kicker sound system right here, your Bluetooth system with the speakers. Personally, I don't like that system. I think it's kind of a pain. The Bluetooth pairing, the way stuff pairs up with it, I've never been super impressed. It's kind of glitchy. And to be honest, if you're actually using the bed of this truck, all your dirt and all the stuff, like I think these are actually like marine speakers, right? It's okay to get them wet and all that stuff, but guys, dirt, sand, it's just gonna fill all this stuff in and make a mess out of it, right? So the other thing is, if you're hauling lumber in your truck and you need to extend the length of your bed, super nice way to do it. The only problem with this is if you have this kicker set up, you're scraping and scratching that whole thing up by using your bed. I personally don't like it. If I could get the truck without that kicker system, I would totally get it. Guys, the other thing is too, the GMC emblems, right, are all that same tint coat that the grill and the kind of Denali Ultimate color tone goes throughout, right? That tint coat is in this GMC logo. This is all the factory exhaust. That's your factory tailpipe. These 22-inch wheels set this truck off, right? And GM now makes a couple 22-inch wheel options for the 2500. We love putting those on. You throw a bigger tire on the truck, it makes it freaking pop. These are your trailer mirrors. They're standard on this truck. So if you're towing a big trailer, you can extend them. All power from the driver's side. You also have these lights right here that will light the whole side of your bed up. So those lights you can turn on from the cab. So just giving you a ton of extra light. Let's go to the inside of this thing, guys. I'll show you that. All right, guys. So inside of the 2500 Denali Ultimate, this interior is freaking sweet. Honestly, just opening this up, I can smell the leather. It's real leather. It's not fake. It's not pleather. Even the regular Denali, the non-Denali Ultimate, doesn't have a full grain leather like this. Feels like you're in a luxury pickup truck. Full grain leather. You got this fancy stitching. You got your Ultimate logos in the seats with your Denali mountain range coordinates. Denali 630692 north and 151. This is sweet, right? Like the truck, there's little touches that make this truck freaking sweet. You have in this truck the Bose premium sound, massaging seats. You have lumbar, or I should say upper back, side bolsters that pop out. And you have your lower back lumbar that pops out, guys. So you have like four-way adjust, like lumbar adjust, massage seats, heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, technology package with the rear view mirror camera, right, built in. This is basically, you can switch between what you want to do there. You have heads-up display, you have the power sunroof, you have power sliding rear window, exhaust brake, which is standard on any 2500 diesel. You have your lane departure warning. You have your power tailgate drop, right? It's power down, not power up. You have dual zone climate control. These trucks, and what you'll see on the next one I show you here, the Yukon, the 2500s or 3500s, you cannot get Super Cruise in yet, which is GM self-driving. They're going to be coming out with that guaranteed. It's just with towing, they haven't gotten that past, you know, I guess they're probably their safety ratings, everything yet. So you cannot get Super Cruise in these trucks. I have gotten asked that question before. You cannot get it yet. You have Bose premium sound throughout this truck. Tons of speakers in it. You have your mirror adjust here, tow haul mode, your trailering mode, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You got a ton of different camera. You have to have an active OnStar subscription if you want these maps to work. I did a video before and guys are like, yeah, you can just use your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Of course you can. My point is, to get this map to work right here is if you have an active OnStar subscription. Couple different things there, like OnStar, you have a speedometer that shows your speed limit warning that shows up on this screen. That won't work unless you have an active OnStar subscription. If you're like me, you're gonna pair up your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, get the maps from your phone projected onto here. And you have this hill descent cruise control, like the cruise lock there. You have your trailer brake controller right here. This layout, they could have done a better job with it. Like this little thing, like what are you gonna put your keys in this little thing? Like this is kind of a pointless little thing. Like if anything, why not put another cup holder there? You know what I mean? Like make it useful. Put a big cup holder here or something, right? I do love the placement of this phone charger. It's a simple way when you're driving, you just stick your phone right in there. It's out of the way. It's not gonna slide all over the place. Center console's nice and big. I think you can get these with an optional vault, like a safe. Full grain leather. They even give you the perforations here in the center. And I'm thinking it's probably just so you get a little gap so your arm doesn't sweat, or you're not, if it's hot, you're not like, you know what I mean? Just let your arm breathe a little bit. But so back of the Denali Ultimate, guys, in your full grain leather, they put this topographical map of Denali. So all your leather has that. The other thing that I didn't go over in the front, and I should have, is all of this wood right here. If it's not real wood, it sure as heck looks like it. It is like a legit real wood feel. More Bose speakers back here in the doors. That's an upgraded option. The fit and finish of this, you even have this topographical map in the back of this too, right? So they kind of did it all over. Of course, your flip down here, under seat storage, your block heaters here, what are these, fuses and stuff as well, rear air vents, heated rear seats, and then you also have this suede headliner here as well, right? So I think they killed it. It's a sweet truck. They did a great job. I just showed you GMC's $100,000 pickup truck, the Denali Ultimate. So next, guys, I'm gonna show you GM's $100,000 SUV. Okay, this is the 2024 Yukon XL Denali Ultimate, the top of the line. Same color combo for the most part as the truck we just looked at, but a couple differences here. Headlights are different, right? These are the LED headlights. You have a triple instead of a double as far as your bulbs go, as far as your actual lights go. You do not have LED fog lights. Your whole front end though, like, I don't know what they call it, monochromatic chrome, or like, I don't know, I call it like a tint finish chrome, right? But you have that down here, you have that down below. You have a bigger grille, different pattern in the grille than the trucks. The other thing, the wheels, right? Again, I think they did a great job with it. You can see you get that same tint finish here. It's all that, and then you get some chrome, but the inside's all the tint finish. Like, I think that's a great looking wheel. They did a great job with that. Like around the emblems, that same tint finish. Mirrors are all black. Instead of the chrome, they went with all black. And the door handles, you have a chrome surround, but a black painted to match center, right? So this is a black, so it's gonna be black. If it's white, it's white. You have cameras in here because you have a 360 surround view camera. This has all that built in. The same power running board board setup, which again, I love. Like, first off, they fold up super nice. The usability of them, I really like how they design those running boards. Down here as well, you get that tint chrome. The suspension on this, of course, is your magnetic ride. So the ride is definitely better than that 2500 we just looked at, because you have magnetic ride and it's a 1500 chassis. Overall, this thing rides like an absolute dream. I've driven them, I love them. We go around to the back, you get the quad exhaust, and these things sound amazing. I'm actually gonna remote start it right now so we can listen to it. But you can hear that is 100% factory. That's not aftermarket. That is the 6.2 liter V8, the quad exhaust. They sound great, right? That's 6.2, the best engine you could buy. Well, I should say the top of the line engine you could buy with GM. Of course, you have this like overhang on all the Yukons. That's how it is. GMC emblems blacked out. You have your cameras. This thing is covering up your hitch. So all of them are gonna have a hitch underneath there. That's a plastic cover that covers up that. You can take that off. Your hitch right there, ready to roll. The other thing, and I can do this now, I could pop this open, okay? So you have this available, so if you just wanna reach in and grab something out of the back, you can do that. Look at this, this is the Yukon XL. This is the longer one. You're still gonna have your 3 rows of seats, but you get more room in the cargo area, right? That's the big draw here. The Yukon XL, and I said it back there, but this is a 6.2 liter V8. You can get this in a 3 liter diesel, the 3.0 turbo diesel, the Duramax. If I'm spending 100 grand, I want the 6.2 V8. You should run premium fuel in them. Who cares, right? If you have the money to spend 100 grand on it, get the best. That's the 6.2 V8. Most horsepower, most torque, and honestly just the most fun to drive. So let's check out the inside on this bad boy. All right, so guys, inside, Denali Ultimate theme. You get your topographical coordinates. You got the topographical map built into the leather, right? You have the full wood, you have the full grain leather. Again, all of this is that same wood. This wood is though different, but still just a sleek finish. Some of the stuff that is different than the 2500 truck we just looked at, this whole setup is completely different in the Yukon. Like your shift is right here instead of the column shifter. Park, reverse, neutral drive, all that stuff's there. You're low. This has Super Cruise, okay? It has the self-driving. So you got the camera here, it senses your eyes. You have this bar that'll light up green. If you're in Super Cruise, if it's not available, when you go to hit it, like right now, it's gonna say Super Cruise unavailable. And that's just because we're not on the highway, right? It only works on main highways, roads that don't, like, you're not gonna be able to turn it on a back road. Has the tech package, rear view mirror, right, that you can swap back and forth. Has the heads up display. This does also have more speakers in the Yukon than what you're gonna get in the 2500, right? You get these speakers in the back of the headrest. I mean, this thing, I mean, they're sweet, right? They sound great. It's the Bose Performance Series sound, which you can see there on that door speaker. Again, top of the line. This is the best you can absolutely get. Has the massaging seats, has heated and cooled seats, 4-way lumbar adjust. Like you get lower lumbar, you get the side bolsters, you get the upper back or shoulder bolsters, 5 or 6 different massage options on the massaging seats. This I'm not a big fan of, how they have this for the phone, because to be honest, what are you gonna do with this space? You're gonna fill it with stuff and your phone's gonna get covered up. You're gonna have to move all this stuff to charge your phone. That's a stupid design, I don't like it. Cup holders in the back, all that can fold down again. So that's your center console, it's part of it. It also has the power slide out that you can move those cup holders to the back, so whoever's sitting in that second row now has cup holders they can throw their stuff in. And you have space to throw something bigger down there. You got this little drawer, right? Cool little option there, guys. Denali Ultimate's gonna come standard with that. You have a full pano sunroof, okay? That's new for GM, like, was it 21 and newer? And of course, the Denali Ultimates you couldn't get till 2023, I think, in a Yukon. This is definitely new and upgraded, but that pano sunroof is awesome. All right, guys, so back of this Yukon XL Denali Ultimate, you have your DVD screens built into the back of the seat, which they had to move down from the ceiling because of that pano sunroof. I hate these, I don't like the design. Having kids in the back of this, like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna hit that with their water bottle, they're gonna kick them with their feet. Like my kids, whenever they ride in these, they're always touching the screen, which turns them on. You can lock those screens out so they don't turn on. But guys, it's a lot of glass to have available for your kid to hit or to throw stuff at. I personally am not a fan of that, so I did look it up. You can get a delete kit for these, take them off. There's a panel that just fits over top, so it does have a clean finish to it. Can get those removed. It's an aftermarket thing that I did find because I was like, I gotta know this for my customers. Guys, these are not actually DVD players. I did say DVD. You're pairing Bluetooth or you're pairing your HDMI to it, you're hooking your cords up to your HDMI cord, and you can play your movies off of these things, right? There is no spot to put a DVD, so clarification on that. Guys, go on here, I mean, of course you got your heated rear seats, all your HDMI hookups right for the TVs. You got your phone chargers right there, your rear climate control as well. This thing, of course, you can flip all this up. You can easily get in and out of the back. I love these captain's chairs because if I have car seats in the front two seats, I can still get the other kids into the back, right? So all these are, of course, power down. There is buttons in the front and in the back to do that. You also have it here on the side. And the other nice thing is you can slide these back and forth. All that flips up. You can throw these down if you want these headrests. Let's go to the back of this and I'll show you how these flip downs work. So again, this is the XL. Here are your headphones for the movie players. This has the full all-weather protection package, and you can see you get the mat, and it has the mats that actually Velcro to the back of the seats. If I have one of these, I'm totally getting all that because the kids are just gonna mess it up. But all these are power down. I don't know if this thing's actually gonna drop. It's probably, no, well. While it's power down, guys, you get a ton of space in these to store your luggage in. Like personally, one of the things I'll do, because I have my wife in a Tahoe, this guy I'll throw down, and this one I'll put up. And then if my kid, because I have 3 kids, he can crawl back into that one, and I can still, if I'm going to Costco or wherever, I can throw the gear on this side. Gives me a ton of storage. To recap, guys, GM's $100,000 SUV and GM's $100,000 pickup truck, both the top of the line. If you have the money, you want the best, get the Denali Ultimates. Great quality, great finish. General Motors is #1 in customer retention. Why do people keep coming back to buy GM's products, General Motors products? Because guys, the 6.2 liter V8 that's in this Yukon, they've been making it for years. People like that. They like that consistency. The 2500, that Denali, that Duramax diesel engine, they've been making it for years. It's not something brand new that just came out that you have to trial as the consumer. You know what you're getting, guys. $100,000 SUV, $100,000 pickup truck. If you have the money, which one are you gonna buy? Be sure to hit subscribe for more content, for more sweet trucks. Thank you for watching.